Hi, welcome back to the fourth video in our Cybersecurity Awareness series. In today's session, we will focus on how to handle data safely and correctly, a core skill that helps protect sensitive information throughout the entire data lifecycle, from creation and storage to sharing and final deletion. To protect data effectively, the first step is to understand what type of data you are working with. In most organizations, data is commonly classified into the following categories. Public data. This is information that can be shared freely with external audiences without risk. Examples include company website content, marketing brochures, press releases, and official social media posts. Internal data. Data intended for internal use only, with a low level of sensitivity. Examples include internal meeting notes, work process guidelines, and department schedules. Confidential data, sensitive information that could cause harm to the company if disclosed. Examples include unpublished financial reports, business plans, product roadmaps, proprietary algorithms, or internal processing logic. Restricted data, the highest sensitivity level requiring the strictest protection measures. Examples include customer personal data such as ID numbers, phone numbers, and email addresses. Passwords and login credentials, API keys, as well as intellectual property such as AI model architectures, training methodologies, optimization techniques, or proprietary training datasets. Every employee is responsible for correctly identifying the classification of the data they handle and applying the appropriate security measures. If you're ever unsure, treat the data as confidential by default until you receive official confirmation. Once sensitive data has been identified, the next step is proper storage. Confidential and restricted data must only be stored on company-approved, encrypted systems such as internal servers or company-managed cloud storage platforms. Sensitive data must never be stored on personal computers, personal USB drives, personal Google Drive or Dropbox accounts, or personal email accounts. Whenever possible, use secure cloud-based systems instead of local hard drives. Sensitive files should be placed in access-controlled folders where only authorized individuals can view or edit them. Avoid creating unnecessary copies. For example, do not download sensitive files to your local device if you only need to view them online. Pay special attention to temporary files, which may be automatically saved in unsafe locations, such as temporary folders or browser caches. For AI-related data, including training datasets, model parameters, and evaluation results, additional security requirements may apply. Always refer to your company's AI data governance policy to ensure compliance. When sharing sensitive information, always use encrypted communication channels for confidential and restricted data. Before sending anything, verify the recipient's identity. For example, double-check the email address or confirm via an internal message or phone call. For highly sensitive data, use password-protected files or time-limited access links that expire automatically. Always review the recipient list carefully, especially when using email autocomplete. Avoid using reply all unless you are certain that everyone included is authorized to access the information. Sensitive data must never be sent through personal email accounts or personal messaging apps such as Zalo, WhatsApp, or Telegram unless these tools are officially approved. When sharing large AI models or large datasets, use secure file transfer protocols defined by the company and ensure the recipient has the appropriate access rights. Data security is not limited to digital systems, it also applies to physical workspaces. Always lock your computer screen when leaving your desk, even for a short time. Paper documents containing sensitive information must be stored securely. Do not leave notes on whiteboards or sensitive content displayed on meeting room screens, especially information related to AI research or development plans. Be alert to the risk of shoulder surfing, particularly in open offices or public places such as cafes. At the end of each workday, clear your desk and store sensitive documents in locked cabinets. When printing, use secure printing features and never leave confidential documents unattended at the printer. Data disposal is just as important as data storage. Follow the company's data retention policy to determine when data should be deleted. For digital data, simply deleting files or moving them to the recycle bin is not secure enough. Approved data destruction tools must be used to prevent recovery. Paper documents containing sensitive information must be destroyed using designated shredders. Old devices such as laptops, hard drives, or USB drives must be returned to the IT department for proper data wiping or physical destruction. Be aware that data stored in cloud platforms may still exist after deletion. In such cases, contact the IT department to ensure permanent removal. For AI training datasets that contain personal data, deletion procedures must be complete, auditable, and verifiable. Secure data handling is the responsibility of everyone in the organization. By following these principles, you actively help protect company information assets, customer data, and critical intellectual property.